गुड इवनिंग ट्रेडर्स एंड वेलकम टू द F&O शो विद बेरीज। स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हैं कि लगभग 2 साल के बाद ये न्यूज़ वापस आ गई है। दो से ज़्यादा साल के बाद यूएस रिपोर्ट्स सीवियर कोविड कम्युनिटी ट्रांसमिशन अमिड हॉलीडे सीजन, मास्क अप इन क्राउडेड प्लेसेस, सेंटर एडवाइजेस, our immunity is robust but high natural infection and coverage of vaccines, so on. China COVID spurs new variants as sequencing falls. Japan founds new COVID cases and whatnot. So पूरे मुझे लगता है जैन फेब के 2019 नहीं 2020 के जैन फेब के बाद अभी ये फिर से ये कोविड वोविड वापस आने लगा है। और आज आप कहीं कोई भी न्यूज़ चैनल खोल के देखिए, कोई भी सोशल मीडिया पेज देखिए, किसी का भी वीडियो देखिए, आज आपको यही मिलने वाला है कि आज का फॉल कोविड के वजह से आया था। हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता, अभी वो तो टाइम बताएगा। लेकिन ठीक है, वी विल गो ओवर द सेटअप एंड देन वी विल सी हाउ टू इंटरप्रेट इट। सो as we mentioned in our after hours show as well, a huge 300 point fall in Nifty. It took out this 18350 support that had formed. Well, this just looks like a false breakout from 350 now that it has broken it down. I will go over the trades I have taken, but now it looks like 18,100 is the last proper support we have. Otherwise, after this, if I'm not wrong, in after as we mentioned 17,800 as the next decent level to consider as a support. So that's for the Nifty. Now going over to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, after I think a really long time, made a move of 4 digits. So 1,250 points move, took out this support, took out this trend line support, took out this support. It looked like it might retest, but it did not. It just fell down and it closed very close to the daily. So all in all, Bank Nifty also has had a massive fall, 43,600, all the way down to 42,600. That is the closing level roughly. So that's that. Kshitish did take a trade in Bank Nifty and also another trade in an option. So over to you, Kshitish.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's this one circle marked by Gandhar. So also Gandhar draw the support, no, the swing low support, previous swing low.
Swing low
Ah,
support here, this one,
yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you see now, for me, can you zoom in a little?
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, there it is.
So, so as you can see now two factors played a role for me. I went long, okay, and I will not lie. After you will be like, ये तो long बता रहा है पर इतना नीचे गिरा market. Great, इतना नीचे गिरा तो भी मैं बताता हूँ मैंने how much I lost and why I went long. Now if you see, this was the bottom range and a swing low, okay, and now the price had almost fallen 1.5% by this time, 1% I guess. And generally, Nifty and Bank Nifty move like their day moves. If you go back test, is 1% to 1.5%. Above 1.5% days are rare, and then they range up to 2 to 3, and 3% above are very rare. Okay, so generally, because I thought now there should be some bounce or a reversion happening, at least to like the previous previous resistance areas. And so, and when this hammer started forming, I went long. I was in mild profit because I knew I was going out. So now this is where the risk management comes in play. Also because for the day I was up a good amount. That trade also I will tell you after this. So I risked only, like, let's say I had made 10,000. I had risked only 1,000 rupees on this trade. I was like, I am okay. I wanted to take home the profit. I was okay to lose only 1,000 rupees. So I only went long with two lots. I lost only 1,300 or 1,400 rupees in the stop loss. Imagine Imagine if I had not a stop, I had not put a stop loss today. This loss could have been easily about 30, 40,000 rupees. So even with that two lots, that is the kind of fall that came. And yeah, I got because of my risk management, I was wrong. Like, I was terribly wrong, but lost only 1,400 or 1,300 rupees and still ended up green for the day. And but I wanted to take the setup. What if this exact this exact candle would have come on the upside? So yeah, so it's okay. So second trade was I took in a stock option, was a BTST trade for me. Yeah, LTIM. This is, yeah. If you go in 60 minutes, yeah, hardly can. Yeah. So if you see this, this is kind of, if you see it's broadly in a range, but if prices move from lower limit of the range to the higher limit of the range, right? So now this, when I was seeing this, if you see this line marked at 4360 levels, I decided to go BTST because I knew there was a probable scenario of it testing the 4460 zone, and I went one lot. In fact, I bought for 4300 CE of LTIM at 131 rupees, sold it at 179. So I think that was my morning trade, and that is why I didn't want to give out the gains, and I just took two trades. One was this, and the other one was Banknifty, where I lost some money, but still ended up green for the day. Yeah, that's it. That's it from my side.
Yeah, so correct, very well managed trade, I would say, in Bank Nifty, because on days like these are when there is maximum potential of losing money, in fact.
Yeah,
So it's always good to cut your losses short. And as you, if you see here also, it has been a very massive fall even on an hourly time frame. There is a little sign of support at the end of the day, but still I think Bank Nifty is still pretty weak. Let me just quickly go over stock option chain before we uh, go into the positional trades that I have taken. A very very heavy call writing on very close to money strike. So 18,300, doubling in open interest. So 217 is the total. 17 was built today. Similar story in 18,400, almost 1 lakh contracts written. 18,500, almost 1 lakh contracts written. And on the put side now, we see a whole bunch of unwinding. So 18,300 put getting unwinding, getting massive unwinding, 1 lakh contracts being wound off. Similar is the story for 200. And then far out of the money, even 17,750 getting unwounded. 18,000, well, there is a little writing, but this most likely will be to balance out call writing that option traders must have done. Going to PCR, it is now below zero point 0.5. So if you take the ratio of 13.1 to 27.2, that comes to some 0.44 something. So strongly in bearish territory. PCR there are two ways to trade PCR, as many of you will know. One way is to look at it as a reversal indicator, that if PCR is extremely towards one side or the other, you take it as a reversal indicator. I, looking at the market structure, do not think that it will work as a reversal one. So I will not take any bullish trades just yet. Uh, shall I go over my positional trades then? Because I did add quite a bit today.
yeah,
So positions and analytics. Yeah, so my original Nifty positional trade was this 18,350, and I had taken this trade when if I'm not wrong, price was here. Yeah, in this particular time I had taken that trade when we were approaching 18,350 from a lower price zone. So that is when I had taken two lots worth of this is what bear call spread. And today when we opened up here and we tested 18,350, I figured just for an intraday trade I will go long here. If I get 50 points also, it will be a decent intraday scalp. I did go long, but at one point I was getting almost 40 points, but I did wait for my full 50 points, and that is where I think I lost money. After the 18,350 was broken, I took the stop in this. I did not wait for whole 50 points of my stop loss, but that's okay. It fell even further. So this is for the Nifty trade. I will keep this open. Tomorrow is the expiry. Very little chance that we will break this. What is the break even? 18,375 break even in this trade. Moving on to Bank Nifty trade that I had taken. This also I had taken early in the first half, and the reason to take the trade was that it looked like it will sustain in this particular region, 500, 600, after the initial fall. So I had taken what is called a condor. Let me show you the, yeah, this is called a bull condor. And when I entered, believe it or not, market was here 43,600 something. less than, actually it was near 43,500 something. And since then market has corrected, but as you can see max loss is only 700. So I have kept it open. If at all market recovers, fine. Otherwise I'll let it expire to save on the brokerage, because I have 4 legs, so I can save about 100 200 rupees on brokerage itself if I let this expire tomorrow. So that's the idea for Bank Nifty. View has gone wrong, by the way. This trade is has very little probability of getting back in the profit, but I have kept it open. This is now Colpal, a bit of a risky trade that I entered, because Colpal was near 1600, and 1600 was the level Colpal was rotating around for quite some time. If I can just zoom out of this, yeah, there it is. This is the 1600 level, and as you can see, Colpal has spent quite a bit of time just moving around that level here, and that is the reason I entered. Immediately, I think after entering, Colpal started falling. So this whole fall was when I was holding on to the position. By end of the day, because I wanted to carry this, and yes, I say I don't carry overnight risk, but in case of Colpal, I'm willing to take that kind of trade every once in a while. And expiry is also very close, so tomorrow this will not be in that deep loss. Put, I had to of course take a stop loss, because we had already reached very close to the put side break even. So put, I moved away to 1580, and I will hold this position now, carrying tomorrow. This might as well hit the positional stop loss, but that's okay. Divi's Lab, which Kshitij and I both have been waiting for a long time to
Yeah,
work out. For the longest time, this trade was in loss, and now after 5 percentage points up move today, our where is our break even on this strategy? 3600. So our break even is somewhere here,
which
and
is
how
not
far
far.
it's, yeah, it has to go to 1.5%. So that's not bad at all. Only thing is, we don't have a lot of time remaining also. We only have 1 week to the expiry of this, and we will see how this behaves. But yeah, I will keep this open since max loss is really really low. So that's for the Divi's Lab. But it was a good thing, because the rationale behind Divi's Lab trade is, more than anything, whichever direction it moves, it gives very large moves. So earlier, on this side green, there were large green candles everywhere. Here, large black candles everywhere. So it felt like if it has to recover, it might as well recover in similar fashion. And if the COVID story plays out, if the COVID story plays out again, the pharma stocks will do quite well, because this time the supply chains, I think, are not as constrained. But yeah, more research has to be done there, so that I will do. And I think the last positional trade here will be USDINR. Now this is a bit of a unusual trade, because I have come back to currencies after a long time. I think in our very few videos, I think first 1 or 2 videos we had mentioned currency. After that we have. So here the USDINR is at an all-time high. It has made a rally up. If it breaks out, the trade will work. If it breaks down from here, the trade will also work. If the USDINR stays sideways, the trade will go into the loss. But I have taken the next week's expiry, monthly expiry for USDINR, and max loss is also very, very limited. So that's my rationale behind carrying the USDINR trade. And from today, another thing that we have, rather I have started, is posting my trades through Sensibull on Twitter. So those of you who don't know, Sensibull has started an initiative to combat people who post fake screenshots, fake M2M profits, and so on. That you can directly post these positions from trading terminal. As you can see, these are all the live positions I just showed you, and it shows the total mark to market as the P&L here. So this is something that I will be posting regularly from this account. I will consolidate my both accounts soon, and then expiry trades can also be seen this way. So that's for the my positional book, which for which the expiry is in next week actually, because stock options. But yeah, I think That's for my positional things. Have you missed anything? Would you like to go over anything, any setups or something that we have missed?
No, I think that it's pretty much clear. We've talked about everything.
Yes. So just quickly, I will tell the levels for tomorrow, since tomorrow is the weekly expiry. For Nifty and Bank Nifty, both this big red candle that has formed today will be the range. On the still on the downside, 18,100 is something I'm watching, and the rest of the game will most likely happen in this candle only. So
Yeah,
that's for tomorrow's plan. But still, anything can happen overnight, and I might have to change this view tomorrow. But that's for
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Morning's analysis.
COVID might just get bored. He's like, अरे नहीं आने का मेरे को तो.
Or if that happens, nothing like it.
Yeah. लॉकडाउन तो नहीं अभी मतलब इंडियंस तो मतलब रास्ते पे उतर जाएंगे लॉकडाउन हो गया तो.
And we saw, no, by
हाँ.
second wave, like mid of second wave, we saw that we can still control COVID and function as a society.
Yeah, yeah.
वो ऐसा दो एक्सट्रीम पकड़ने की जरूरत नहीं है, सब कुछ ओपन या कंप्लीट लॉकडाउन वैसे की जरूरत नहीं है. अब
True.
जोन बाय जोन, सिटी बाय सिटी, वी विल फाइंड ऑप्टिमाइज्ड
In
लॉकडाउन लेवल्स एंड
in fact what I realized, अगर आप भी ये सब लोग आपके आजू बाजू में सब लोग ये जो और एक वेव आके गया पर सब लोग घर पे बीमार हुए, घर पे ही अपना खुद का कुछ कर लिए और खत्म हो गया. मैं और गंदा दोनों हो गए. गंदार को भी थोड़ा खांसी बुखार आया, मुझे भी थोड़ा खांसी बुखार आया, मेरे आजू बाजू जितने भी फ्रेंड्स खांसी बुखार आके गया. एंड आई थिंक वी एज इंडियंस आर मोर बहुत मसाले खाते हैं ना, तो कोविड से तो क्या कोविड बोलता रहता मेरे को एसिडिटी हो गया. तो या तो आई डोंट थिंक मतलब वी आर वेरी इम्यून, वेरी लाइक दैट्स हाउ वी इंडियंस आर बिल्ड. एंड आई डोंट थिंक इट्स हम लोग को अभी कोई जरूरत है, मतलब एज
यस
इन
यस
जरूरत एज इन हमें कुछ और इसका होगा. मतलब वो वेव आके गया पर वी ऑल टुक इट एज इट इज, मतलब हो
हाँ.
गया, घर पे ही हो गया सॉर्ट हो.
और फर्स्ट कोविड के टाइम पे पता नहीं था कि करना क्या है.
हाँ.
अभी 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, सो दैट डेफिनेटली काउंट्स टुवर्ड्स समथिंग. तो be cautious but don't worry about it too
Yeah,
much
मतलब
is
I'm
what
not saying, yeah,
I
I'm not
want to
saying
say.
that means just go out roam. But yeah, I'm just saying our immune system is nice, so उसको और अच्छा करते हैं by taking care.
Yes.
So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. आपका प्यार हमें मिलते जा रहा है, हम बढ़ते जा रहे हैं आपके साथ, और प्यार दीजिए by sharing and subscribing. That's it. Thank you, guys.